Hello guys and welcome to another video. Now let's look at the match between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Washington Commanders. Oh my goodness, what an upset. Who saw the Commanders turning the tables like that? Everyone expected the Chargers, with their offensive firepower, to run away with this, but here's the thing. Justin Herbert's night was more struggle than sparkle, completing 22 of 29 passes but only racking up 60 yards and an interception. Where was that signature big play energy we're used to? They couldn't handle the Commanders' aggressive defense, right? Bobby Wagner led the way with 14 massive tackles, and don't forget that game-changing interception from Mike Sainristil. Insane. Commanders exploited every gap with Jacory Merritt's rushing game. Seriously guys, if you're hyped about this shocker, smash that subscribe button for more daily sports drama. Moving on to the flip side of this upset, we need to talk about Justin Herbert's struggles. Honestly, I didn't see this coming. The guy's normally an air yard monster, right? But the Commanders put him in a box. And it was pretty effective. Look, Herbert did manage 22 of 29 completions, but what's jaw-dropping is they stacked up to just 60 passing yards. The Commanders were relentless, backing him into a corner with 4 brutal sacks, and losing 24 yards like that isn't what you expect from this offense. And let's not forget that interception. Washington's defense was like a fortress. They forced him to make snap decisions, and trust me, it was visible. Herbert's instinctively aggressive playstyle was nowhere to be found, as those quick, short passes became his only choice. The sole touchdown to McConkey shows he still had that spark early on. But post-first quarter, the Commanders were all over it. You needed to see him scrambling, trying to create his own space with rushed plays, and even though he pulled a 41-yard dash, it still fell flat. The dude's got to adapt, right? Defenses like these can't be just endured. You've got to outsmart them. But speaking of smart moves and adaptability, let's shift our focus to someone who really showed how it's done, Jacory Merritt. Now, Merritt might not have dazzled with jaw-dropping yardage numbers, totaling 39 yards off 14 carries. But folks, it's not just about the numbers, it's how and when he made them count. This guy found the end zone twice, ripping through the Chargers' defense when it mattered most. His first touchdown, a nifty 15-yarder right before halftime, was like a jolt of energy, swinging the game's momentum right in the Commanders' favor. It was a statement, showing he's got that decisiveness to pinpoint and attack weak spots in the Chargers' defensive armor. Then, boom, again in the third quarter, Merritt punches through. This wasn't just a tactical victory, it was psychological warfare, embedding doubt in the Chargers' minds while lifting his own squad. Thanks to the eyes-up play calling and Merritt's knack for exploiting mismatches, the Commanders managed game flow like maestros, pushing possession their way. His effort gave the Commanders a stronghold in the game, signifying his emerging importance as they eye the rest of the season. His resourcefulness didn't just win a game, it shaped the team's rising identity. But here's the thing, the Commanders didn't just rely on Jacory Merritt and his heroics. They unleashed a full arsenal of strategic adjustments that completely turned this game on its head. Start of the game, it seemed all about the Chargers, right? Justin Herbert had us thinking it was game over with his precise 2-yard touchdown pass to McConkey and Cameron Dicker's massive 55-yard field goal. They looked unstoppable initially, hitting 22 out of 29 passes. But let's be honest, after that initial firepower, things just fizzled out. The Commanders responded in a big way. They started by cranking up the intensity halfway through the second quarter. Merritt's 15-yard rushing touchdown was just the beginning of their offensive onslaught. And you know what? Those field goals by Matt Gay from both 29 and 36 yards out were like daggers that kept twisting. The momentum just swung as the Commanders' depth shone through, with Jaden Daniels and Deebo Samuel sealing the deal with an 8-yard beauty. So guys, unbelievable performance, but what do you think? Are the Commanders legit contenders now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.